Hey everybody, Todd here. Welcome back to another Wellness Talks Brief. One of the most common questions I get as a mental health counselor, both in session and online through messaging, is how do I get rid of anxiety? And the answer is, you don't. At least, you don't if you want to remain alive. The only group of people I know who do not suffer from anxiety reside at the top of my street. They're 6 feet under, laid out side by side. So there's a cemetery at the end of my street. And I bring this up because only corpses don't have to deal with anxiety. Now, it's been reported that on average, an individual person will experience, on a scale of 0, no anxiety, to 10, anxiety that's just through the roof, about a 3 on a daily basis. And remember that anxiety is simply your mind's way of preparing for things that might occur in the future. This is a good system to have. I need to make sure that I do the best job I can as a parent so that my child ends up growing up to be healthy and productive. I need to make sure that I clean up around my house in order to prevent illness from occurring. I need to make sure that I keep my job in order to be able to pay to keep the lights on, the water running, and heat my house. All of these things are what anxiety gives us. And in that way, anxiety actually can be a gift, something that's useful. Where we get into trouble, where anxiety becomes an issue, is when life throws a bunch of challenges at you. We're all kind of like a balloon. And depending on our personality traits, that balloon is really full or not so full. Life's challenges then would be like somebody pushing on a balloon, multiple hands pushing on a balloon, causing there to be a certain amount of pressure until the weakest point in the balloon pops. Then you would have what we would call an anxiety disorder or some other type of mental disorder. But if we can't get rid of anxiety, then what can we do? If you think about that balloon and all the hands pressing on it, if you were able to actually begin to manage those pressures, if you were able to decrease some of those pressures, you're always going to be under a certain level of stress. You're always going to have these things coming at you in life. In fact, you're going to have 88 problems your entire life. So the sooner that you can accept that and come up with ways to manage that, the easier it'll be. 88 problems? Really? Yes, and I explain all that in a video right there. But you're always going to have these issues, so the best thing that we can hope for is to be able to manage what's coming at us and then be able to manage our mindset and how we actually adjust to and prepare for them as they come. And in some cases, accept what's happened. Of these tools, things like energy management, coming up with a plan and staying to it so we don't drift, having a mindfulness practice that we do daily, good nutrition, good sleep habits. These are all ways that we can manage anxiety. So again, how do you get rid of anxiety? You don't. But you can manage it. And if you're looking for ways to manage it, be sure to take a look around the website throughout this channel and find all the different tools that I've made available for you to be able to begin to manage your anxiety. You should be able to bring it down for that 7, 8, or 9 to a 2, a 3, or a 4, and therefore be just like everybody else, managing their anxiety.